Hello, Divine Sunshine. This is part two. The video cut off, and why does that not surprise me? On 2256, 22, that's the number. 56, change, love, 5 and 6 together is 11. So that's an interesting point for it to stop right there. So it's master the change in love. That's what I'm looking at. Is that together? Well, that's 22. That's 4. That's 11. That's 6, 1. That's 6. That's love. My classroom, it does a lot that in this classroom. I guess that's my energy. We had the door open. It doesn't surprise me that happened. Lights turn off for no reason. Kids have experienced that. I didn't got them to the point that I just say it's casting a friendly ghost, so it's friendly, and they like, okay, he here, and then that's it. So again, me walking around, just putting my essence and my sauce there, all around. And with that, I would just say that they are smarter than what we made them claim to be. It is something that we've got to keep back in the background. And I think in some ways, once we kind of capture it and get that underneath our grasp, we'll have a finger on the pulse instead of saying that they don't know, they just out there. Again, like I said, I feel that very strongly. It takes a very smart person to play dumb. I know that from my own experience from that. And like I said, it could work with you, it could work against you. But at the same time, they never see you when you're coming. And that's one thing that is a reason why someone would really do that. And I can see why my counterpart would use that, because if that's some of my philosophy, he reflects what I believe. So with that, so now I'm gonna say, okay, I got you, you're smart. So we stop playing this game. So we got to now again find a way to counterbalance our feminine and our masculine within us. One thing I would say that is, in order to get ourselves together, start doing some subconscious or some subliminal messages. That I have been doing that all along to help, because I've had a problem with being happy. I think I've always have felt, and this is to me is some past lives things. If I was go through regression, I'll find this out. I'll go to the Akashic records. I will find this out, that I have a problem with being happy, because the next minute I figure it's something bad is going to happen that follows that. Honestly, or my left eye starts twitching. Honestly, I have now conquered that a little better as far as doing exercises. This is what I would say really strongly incorporate into your things. Mirror exercises, getting up and saying I think it's a Hawaiian thing, well, I love you, I thank God for you, I apologize, please forgive me. Saying that every day, looking in the morning, looking at yourselves. I split myself and I say it to each part of me, the divine feminine. I love you, I thank God for you, I appreciate you, I apologize, please forgive me. Divine masculine, I look at my right hand side where he's at. I said divine, and sometimes I can swear, I can look at it and I can say, ooh, look at my eyes and say, okay, divine masculine kind of sad today, something's going on with that. Okay, and then at the end I say that, and then I say that to you, cold, the whole me, the total me. I love you, I thank God for you, I apologize, please forgive me. And then I tell myself, what's the marching orders for the day? Today we're going to experience joy. We're going to experience the universe giving us joy and joy giving us back. We're going to experience happiness today. Today we're going to be happy. We're going to find all different kinds of ways. God and the universe is going to supply us with things to make sure that we are happy, that we are invested in being happy. And we know that nothing bad will happen to follow that, things of that nature. I'm looking for a miracle. Today we're expecting one miracle to happen. I'm looking straight in the eye, and every day that happens, Another thing also I would say is activity that is homework, there's a teacher in me would say, also listen to YouTube and those subliminal messages, especially when you're going to sleep. I could say this all day long, I love you, I thank God for you. But sometimes that subconscious will kind of way to come there and will rebuke that and or go against that kind of that, and you going right on back to those negative self-talks like I ain't gonna be happy, or look at this happened. And the universe is still going to supply you those things, but like today, like in my ride here, I'm like, okay, I got blocked several times by construction workers. So I'm thinking that was a message to me about being construction, building things. You know, sometimes they don't build and come when you want to. I had to be patient. They were blocking my pathway each time. And each time I was like, okay, let's learn just to be okay. You know, somebody's going to move because he can't stay there forever, you know, in that position with that crane. He's got to move. And they did. I just said, settle down. Learn how to kind of maneuver and be flexible like water when things don't. That's the Aries in me, because it's like, go, go, go. But that's not going to always happen. So again, with that, use some subliminal messages. Go on YouTube and find some things about happiness, money, manifestation, to build on that subconscious. Every night I do that. And I thank God, because my mother always used to put me to sleep with WLAK, which is a station here that used to play that soft music. And that's why that would help me to kind of know a lot of songs and things. But that was also to my subconscious too. Building that understanding of my connection with music as well. So that lets me know how I'm communicating with either my divine, and he communicates with me, is mostly based on music. Well, that's subconsciously, that's been placed in there by my mom. Same thing I would say even with you all, is that subconsciously we got to get to the root of things, and we got to play. I mean, you playing that same subliminal message on I am happy, and now some of them, they have words. You'll find out which one resonates with you, because sometimes I can't deal with the words being that it wakes me up. So I don't know if my subconscious is battling back. I can do better for more so like meditative music. And then sometimes I can, then depending on it is, I can hear them. I can hear, because if I go to the washroom in the middle of the night and I wake up and I hear them, I'm hearing them saying, I am love. I am, like, for confidence. I am well respected. People like me. People like to hear what I have to say. I mean, they're saying that over and over again. Like, I'm like, how do they even take this? It's 8 hours long, 9 hours long, and this man is saying the same thing over and over again. But then I can feel within myself, it's a shift going on. And so I would really say to do that. You know, you came and say, ain't nothing wrong with me. Yes, it is. It's still the same thing. Like I say, if he has not appeared, or your divine counterpart has not appeared, then you still some healing and some work that has to be done. We've got to get to the point that we really real with ourselves. That's rather if we decide, see how they turned it off? You see what I'm talking about? Anyway, I don't keep on talking. So that's usually my cue there. I got to wrap it up. And I'm about to wrap it up. Thank you, angels, or whoever's in here. I will say this, is that we've got to get to the point that we've got to become real with ourselves, and knowing what we have to work on. That's rather if, and thank you about my thought back, that's rather if us say we want to forget about the twin flame journey, because right now I would say honestly, I'm undecided. I'm not saying that I'm giving up on it. I see it communications, but then I'm with my divine twin, but at the same time I'm saying, okay, do I see growth? Do I see you doing? Yes, I do see it, but it's minor things that I'm seeing. Am I seeing him still look like he's comfortable in that karmic situation? I would say yes, and somewhere no. Do I say that it's enough for him to say that he's ready to move out of that situation? I would say that yet for him to say, okay, I'm cut, I'm finished with it. And that is where my thing is that I'm saying I'm at the point that no, I'm not going to sit around and wait for you to decide what you're going to do. I love the connection that we have, that we're able to talk, we're able to communicate. That's fine. It came a long ways for us to even get to that point. However, at the same time, I want to state this, is that you've got to get to the point that you're not sitting there waiting on them to make the thing. That doesn't help to pull them along to go on to the next level. You got to keep on moving. So like now I'm looking at trying to do things and moving in my life to change, because whoever's going to appear is going to appear when you're ready. Rather it's the soulmate, rather it's another, some people believe there's other twins, or there's another twin flame that is, or rather they're going to show up. Whoever, when the teacher, like Socrates says, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When we're ready, whoever that next person is going to teach us about that love lesson is going to appear. But we want to make sure that we're ready, that we're not bringing in that same vibration of a person that we did last time. That, so I can honestly say that my first love and his issues that he had, the divine twin come with the same issues. Yes, absolutely. Why? Because I wasn't truly, I thought I had gotten to the root of it, but I did not go all the way deep enough. And that's always my philosophy, putting sugar on top of, I know you want to finish that out. That ain't where I'm going. Put sugar on top of garbage. Yeah, I could use that other word to do that. However, with that, we've got to uproot all that stuff. So whoever comes along, it does not matter if we're doing the work for the divine twin. We've got to do the work for ourselves, so that whoever our divine mate comes up into our lives to say, okay, I'm here now. I'm at your service. I'm ready to push up my sleeves and do this thing called life alongside of you as your counterpart. We still have got to get ready ourselves first. And we cannot keep on blaming the divine masculine for that type of energy or why things are happening. It ends and begins with me. Thank you, Archangel Raphael. The game went off right there and there. So that's what I want to say to you all. We've got to do the work. Now, I hope and pray that you all do watch this video. A lot of times when I put up my chats or my channelings up, many times you all kind of skip over and don't get over it, but it's good pieces, it's good things in it, and we need to, those of you already will see this video. Those of you all that want to get on the other ones where I'm doing the cards, which is fine and dandy, which gives you a blueprint of what's going on, that's fine. The month of July, let me end with that month of July, my announcements. I will be doing a special, $11 for 30 minutes and $22 for an hour. I will go back and do that again to kind of say, you know, again, I've been off the grid, but I was in the matrix. I felt like I was doing that Trinity fall off the building to go try to handle divine masculine, handle my own self, handle my family, my mom and stuff. With things that were going on with her, just keep me in prayers. Of course, she wants to come back on the channel again. She's like, you need to keep me on there. Every month, I need to make an appearance on your channel. So we hope probably she will come up on July again, because she had fun with that. So I will have her come back on that again, because that looked like that just really did some things for her too, energy-wise. So she will be back on here giving her mother wit as well. I'm also going to be, I said last time I was in the works for that, I am going to be on Keen. I'm getting that together. Keen is another psychic one. They have good psychics on there too. Some of them kind of high. I'm just going to charge $2.22 for if you call there. I'll let you know when I have established that. That was one of my other goals that I said I was going to do as far as my mission work is that. So I don't know, this mission of purpose, whichever way, to get that purpose. Okay, thank you. So my purpose here to help the collective. So that is one thing that I will do, is to set up the Keen account. So we can, you can be able to communicate it. I'm not a fan of Instago. I might dismantle the Instago thing, because I can't tell you all what times and days when I'm available. You all keep calling, and then I feel bad, and then that's getting to my sense. I don't need to have any kind of other negative things being poured into me, as far as me feeling bad and guilty, because I was like, I can't get to them, and they calling me, but I'm busy, and this ain't a good time, and that. So I like the Keen, where I'm able to kind of direct and manipulate and tell you, okay, I'm available now. Put the sign so you'll be able to chat and you'll be able to call via using Keen. So I will be working on getting onto that site as well for you to be able to contact me. I think that's a little bit more directed. So again, I might just keep Instago up there, but I'm really thinking about dismantling that because it does not work with me and my energy, to be honest with you, and trying to do that. Let's see. Next thing, trying to get these days here. Gotcha. I'm sorry. I know you were talking about you is not supposed to kill the flies and the gnats. Let them fly around freely. I'm sorry, but they getting on my nerves. So I'm sorry. Probably could have did a little better. I'm killing on air. On that. So okay. So now, I would say, yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. So again, my specials in July, $11 for 30 minutes, $22 dollars. I'll set that up at the end. Not right now. Still trying to close up. You see me with the school and trying to close up the classroom and everything else. Once things settle down, I'll be able to do that. But I will do a reading today because I feel like the energies are pushing me to do that, especially when I start getting people commenting on videos. That uses as a sign to me to let me know it's time to get back on there because the collective needs to hear something about that. So I will be doing my my whole scope of my Divine Masculine, the Twin Flame Collective, Divine Masculine, Karmic Feminine, and Divine Feminine and Karmic Masculine. With that, those things, I'll lead and let me see about how that's going to go. And then I'm also going to probably do some more chatting. Whether those who hear me, they do it, they don't, because you need to hear some channeling, some things that's going on, and what things I'm seeing going on as far as the pattern. Because also being a intuitive card reader, I'm able to observe and see different patterns that's going on, and I've learned that too on my time off, that what my gift is I'm a good observer. I can see, and I've had friends that would tell me, you real good on people, you can intuitively tell. So me watching all these videos and seeing what's the patterns that's going on, I'm going to pass on that kind of advice to you all too, because a lot of times you all don't have time to be listening to videos like I do. I call myself researching to really know about what's the finger on the pulse as far as twins, the divine twin souls out there. So again, if you want to have a reading with me, go to my site, divinetwinsoul11.com, go to the services page, click on the book online button, and I will be available to read for you. Again, they'll start on July 1st. I'll start my readings for a half price, discounted price. I might start early if I can get on there. If I have some free time, might do that maybe the last week in June, and then span all the way into the end of July. And again, I will be on Keen, and I will add that on too as well once I get that all set up. Okay, so as in party, as usual, this is a two-part. I want to wish you all, just sending you all love and light while you're on your twin flame journey. I love you, love you, love you. I did. I missed you so terribly while I was doing that, but I knew I had to kind of handle some things. I was called into the matrix and doing those things, so I had to get myself back together and pull it together and come back. And now I'm back at Zion with you all to get those things together. Oh, I felt the love. You all sent me so much. I felt it. Thank you, and the angels. So I thank you so very much for that. And so in the meantime, till I do my readings, I say stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay enlightened. Namaste, Namago.